Hello everyone and welcome back to the Honeysolchile Bottega channel. I am your girl Melinda J and I'm here to do a chakra reading for Miss Nicki Minaj. Yay! Okay, so without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all to it. And it is so dark unless my lighting on my camera is dark. Hold up. Okay, the lighting is good. It's just my camera. Okay, so with this chakra reading, we're going to observe the energies around the 7 chakras from Miss Minaj. And I am using the African Goddess Oracle, African Goddess Rising Oracle deck for this. As well as I'll be clarifying with the Essentials deck that I got on Etsy. I'll leave the link to that shop in the description box below. And I'll also clarify with the Like Seers deck. And then at the end of the reading, we're going to see what lesson is she learning at the time. And also some self-love oracle to wrap it on, to bring it on in. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it because this is a lot to unpack. All right, so for the root chakra is dealing with security, survival, and stability. And what is what came out for Miss Minaj, Miss Nikki, is pleasure. And this is a sacral chakra card. Now, the oracle meaning for, and okay, hold on. With this number 11 here at the top, it could be reduced down to the number 2, which could be dealing with some partnerships or just balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine energy when it comes to pleasure. So, with this card, with this goddess, being the goddess of pleasure, the element for this card is air, so it is intellectual. Air signs are intellectual signs. And her guidance is: you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. And then the goddess declaration is, it feels good to feel good. So what I'm getting here based on what was read is that within the root chakra area, it seems like she is stable enough. Well, she needs to, of course, ground herself. And also, and I'm pretty sure she's already stable enough to feel like she feels good in all aspects of life. And let's go ahead and clarify that with the Essentials deck. So let me shuffle 2 times on that one, so we can get a better understanding of this. All right, clarify the pleasure card for me. Clarify the pleasure card. Clarify the pleasure card. Okay, thank you. I have money, but I'm still lonely. Okay, that's to clarify the pleasure card. So from what has came out is, even though she has money and is secure in every aspect with along with pleasure. Um, However, there is some sense of loneliness at the same time. At the bottom of the deck, there's controlling or overbearing parents. So I'm not for sure on how that is going with, either it's with her parents or her parenting, whatever the case may be. But I'll leave y'all to decipher that information. And yeah, I'll just leave you all to decipher that information. Now, to clarify a little bit more, let's see what comes out for that. And I'm just going to pull one card. And again, you see this orange card over here, so that's definitely clarifying the that's showing what is hidden in regards to the pleasure card, because that pleasure card is a sacral chakra card. And then that I have money but I'm still lonely, that is a solar plexus card. Okay, so what came out is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about having restless nights, overthinking, because the sword suit is all about the air signs. The air signs are intellectual, communicative. So of course there's some cloud fogginess going on, and it feels like she's all in her head. She's all in her head. She's all in her head. And keep in mind, we are in Mercury retrograde as well. So of course, with Mercury being in retrograde, that definitely affects how people communicate, receive communication, and they're in all aspects, in all forms. Okay. All right. So on to the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about the reproductive system, how you co-create, whether it's a human being or a project. It also deals with change as well, and honoring your self and loving on yourself as well. Now, what came out is Sarah Kahali, or Sarah La Kali, divine lineage, and this is a a root chakra card, because we have red that is highlighted, and then the number 6. So there is stability in regards, or there's some balance and harmony, or there is some choices where needs to be made in regards to her foundational aspect, in her root chakra aspect. So again, we got these two cards already crisscrossing. We have the sacral chakra coming out for the root section, and we have the root card coming out for the sacral section. So let's go in and see what is her guidance for this card. This is also a water card, hence there is water. That could be dealing with some emotions as well. And the sacral chakra deals with the emotions and feeling. And due to the fact from this card, she is standing in these sands, basically like the bottom of the ocean, the earthing of the ocean. However, the tides is like on high, down low. They're kind of like all over the place, rising. So there's possibilities of emotions, and her feelings are like on an all-time high right now. So the guidance for this card is your ancestors protects the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be a blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. the goddess decoration for this card is I am my sister and my sister is me. So there's definitely the ancestors are asking you, as are pretty much asking Miss Minaj to call upon their name, because they're rooting for her in the spiritual realm, and she just gonna have to tap into it and call upon her name, and so they could be able to assist her on whatever she's going through at the time. So let's clarify this. Clarify the divine lineage card. Okay, we got clearing work and cord cutting needed. Okay, so there's some cord cutting needed, possibly within the spiritual realm, physical realm. Maybe she needs to remove some people in her life, or there's some sort of spiritual cut cording that needs to be addressed so she could be able to progress. And at the bottom of the deck we have whore or player. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. Because I'm not gonna go all deep into that realm. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out on yourself. So let's give this a little bit more context here. I'm giving y'all a fair warning. This reading is going to be long. So if you make it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. I'm telling you this ahead of time. So let's clarify these cards and see what comes out. Give me one card. I don't need all those cards, Spirit. No, sorry, Bob. So there's some clean houses needed, because behind that whore or player it says your friends cannot be trusted. So whoever is in her circle that's acting in snake behavior, she's gonna have to remove it, because it's causing conflict with her thoughts. With the Five of Swords, it's just maybe some deceit, maybe there's some envy thoughts, or just negative thoughts, limiting beliefs that are happening in her mind. And of course it's important that she needs to clear out, do some cord cutting, so she can be relieved from what she is thinking at the time. Okay, now on to the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus is all about willpower, self-acceptance, your self-worth, and having the ability to push through a situation, like resilience. So what came out for Miss Minaj is worthiness, and this is a solar plexus chakra card. So she is definitely in alignment within this aspect. All right. With the 4 + 1 = 5, there's some changes come as she begins to know her self-worth in regards to her life, her personal life, her career, business, the list goes on. So let's figure out what her guidance is on this. She is being guided to stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. I matter. Okay, and this is a bush element type of card. So the bush elements are basically pentacles, earth signs, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. All right, so since this is in alignment, I'm not going to clarify. All right. So on to the heart chakra. Let's see what comes out for that. The heart chakra is dealing with self-compassion. Is also dealing with giving and receiving, and an equal aspect, reciprocity, as well as self-love, all right, and forgiveness. What came out for this is the shine card. So within the heart chakra sector, she is shining in that realm. And of course, there are changes because the 3 + 2 = 5, that deals with some sudden changes. And just observing this card, this tree is, well, this whole card is giving me earthly vibes. It's also giving Capricorn vibes because of the goat here, and then you have the horns up here at the top, and then you have this red jar at the bottom, maybe like an offering to the altar. Let's see what's going on there. So this is a bush card, earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, as stated before. And what this card is asking Nicki Minaj is that you were born to shine, be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need you. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters, and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. But you're not for everybody. If everybody likes you, then you are not really being you. The goddess declaration for this card is, I am ready to be seen and heard. Now, for this card here, this is a throat chakra card from my understanding. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a throat chakra card. So, so she is expressing, as she is expressing herself, and I'm pretty sure she used her music and her aesthetics for as like her attire and everything. As she continues to do that, she'll express herself in all aspects and shape or forms, being seen, being heard. Of course, that will continue to make changes along in her life. Okay, so let's clarify this card. Clarify the shine card. And she continues to honor herself and speak her truth, as well as, showing her worthiness, knowing her worth, showing compassion, and loving on herself. Did I mention loving on herself? That she will continue to shine as time progresses. Okay. However, clarifying this, she is unable to see things clearly. This is a sacral chakra card. The bottom of the deck, it says, what the F is going on? Okay. So as I mentioned before, we are in retrograde, right? Especially with Mercury. Mercury is associated with the astrological signs of Gemini and Virgo. And since this is a bush-like card, and Virgo is part of the bush element, it is associated with the throat chakra. So, however, as she expresses herself, and far as like being seen, being heard, and stuff like that, so it leads to the ability to not see things clearly, which leading is what the F is going on. So, and definitely right now, that's what I'm thinking is like, what the F is going on, because she weeks before she was getting honored and all this admiration with her getting the VMA Vanguard Award, as well as, well, it was the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, as well as the a single that came out with all the female rappers, the unsung female rappers out there. You know, there was some shine time going on there, right? But however, with what has transpired right now, in regards to other YouTubers and other bloggers and journalists out there, she is unable to see things clearly, and which leads to what is hidden of like what is really going on. Like, I'm trying to show y'all what I can, you know, produce for you out here. I'm giving shine to the people who don't have the shine like I do, but however, there are some aspects that is not able to see things clearly, and you know, that leads to like, what the F is going on. So let me clarify it a little bit more. It's almost like double jeopardy going on. So let's see. Okay, clarify it for me, please, so I can get a better understanding. Oh, that's a lot. The Lover's card did come out. Okay, so the Lover's card, this is dealing with possibly a partnership, maybe some balancing out within herself, and also with the Lover's card, it deals with excuse me, value alignments and possible choices as well. Seven of Pentacles did come out as well, and the Seven of Pentacles, it talks about, you know, the vision, the perseverance, the profit, the reward, the investment, the seeds that she has put into, the investment that she has put into a partnership. It is left with her being unable to see things clearly, and have her wondering what the F is going on. Okay, here we go, period. And that's what causes the Tower moment. Sudden changes, because the number 32, that is reduced to the number 5, which deals with sudden changes. Okay, period. All right, we getting there, because I'm like, what is going on? Okay, all right. Now we getting there. Okay, on to the throat chakra. The throat chakra, as explained before, deals with the self-expression, communication. How are we expressing ourselves, right? We have the Queen of Sheba here. Secrets revealed. This is a beautiful picture. I'm not even gonna lie. No cap. So the Queen of Sheba, right? She is a fire element card, and so that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. From my understanding, she is a Sagittarius. Okay, free spirit, honest, trustworthy, always seeking the higher, for a higher consciousness, or just seeking just a seeker in general, right? High philosophy. With the Queen's sector, this is associated with the third eye chakra, right? And that's dealing with the intuition, wisdom, using discernment. And okay, so what is happening with the Queen of Sheba card is the guidance is open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. If you don't know what you don't know, your creator, your ancestors, hence rolling back to this card here, your ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. Okay, this is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. I am connected to divine is the declaration. I am connected to divine. So with her throat chakra, along with this third eye chakra card, excuse me, it seems like she needs to use her discernment. So as she is seeking truth to what is going on, right? She's going to have to use discernment while she is seeking the truth. Decipher what is truth and what is the lie, okay? So let's clarify that. Clarify secrets revealed. Clarify secrets revealed. Okay. Secrets revealed is clarify that with stop being paranoid and projecting your insecurities. Oh, dang. And this is a heart chakra card. And then they hate you is jealousy. This is a third eye chakra card. Okay, which definitely clarifies this. So she needs to use discernment and vocalizing and expressing okay, hold on. Let me clarify it with this. Clarify. As secrets are being revealed, the goal is to not be paranoid about it and not projecting the insecurities upon others. Because what is hidden, the skeletons are in the closet. Okay, all right. So there is some jealous, it's possibly there's some jealous people around her that she does need to cut the cords from. Hence, that's what the ancestors are trying to reach out to her for, because it's causing her cloudedness in her head and having restless nights with her. She is having restless nights. Behind that card of the skeletons in the closet is I was blind, I'm sorry. So there's someone around her that is a snake, possibly, which is leading her to be in some sort of paranoia with this heart chakra card and projecting feelings upon, it's like misguided anger, possibly. Ooh, let's clarify it. Oh, okay, this one will come out. Let's see. The Three of Wands came out in reverse. What is at the bottom of the deck, what is hidden is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, if it was in the upright, Three of Wands is talking about preparation, foresight, enterprising, expansion. However, when it's in the reverse, y'all, when the Three of Wands come out in reverse, there is lack of foresight, lack of delay, or there's some delays, some obstacles when it comes to the long-term goal, which is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about generational wealth, stability. Hence, you see this husband and wife and all the children playing in the background. And the coins everywhere. The coins represent money, establishment. Okay. Oh my gosh. And behind that Ten of Pentacles, there is Five of Wands energy, and that is dealing with some conflict, conflict avoidance, and increasing focus on goals. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all decipher that on y'all end. because there's already enough being said right now. And I'm not trying to go deeper. I'm gonna stay in my boundaries. I'm just don't shoot the messenger, okay? This is what the cards are coming out as far as energy wise. Now for the third eye chakra, that is this third eye chakra deals with using discernment, with inner wisdom, as well as intuition, you know, following your gut when knowing those signs that are coming or presenting itself to you. The card that came out for that is soul forgiveness. That's beautiful. Look how beautiful that card is, y'all. And this is a heart chakra card. All right. With this 2 plus 8, that is 10. And that could be a completion of a cycle that has to deal with soul forgiveness. That brings the number 10 down to the number 1 for new beginnings. Okay, so there's new beginnings on the horizon as she begins to follow her heart and use discernment, because this is a heart chakra card. And from the looks of the scenery of this card as well, looks like this is the earth card again. So let's see what's going on. Okay, it is a bush element card. All right, the temple of the lovers. What is the guidance for this card is, do you need to forgive, let it go, and reclaim yourself? Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with your self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. The declaration for this card here, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Okay, so there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. Okay. Secret baby or child came out real loud. Okay. What? I was blind. I'm sorry. Can't talk. I'll reach out soon. At the bottom of the deck, immigration, document, or legal issues. This is both sacral chakra energy. So there's some self-acceptance that she needs to use some discernment in. That would need for some soul forgiveness. At the bottom of the deck, what that is, he or she likes it toxic with me. Or was that at the bottom? That was at the bottom of the deck. That was after. That's behind this card here. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify that. The Sun card came out wide open. Okay. The Sun card deals with positivity. Also a completion of something as well, because 9 plus 1 equals 10. That could be reduced to the number 1. That could bring new bright beginnings along the way. So let's see. The Sun deals with temporary depression as wait, that's on the reverse. I'm sorry, y'all. The Sun card deals with fun, warmth, success, positivity, and vitality. So yeah, for these 2 cards here, possibly there is some forgiveness. She needs to follow her heart into, of course, use discernment where necessary, but as she continues to forgive in whatever aspect that she is going through right now, there will be brighter days to come along, because the Devil card here is at the bottom of the deck. That's what's hidden, and that could be a release of some bondage, addiction, sexuality, or materialism. All right. And it can help bring balance, because the 15 reduced to 6. Okay. Now, lastly, to the crown card, the crown chakra is dealing with divine source, being oneness with all. The card that came out for that is Yama, uh, Yama, which is awakening. This is definitely a water card because you do have the dolphins here. The dolphins represent joy. There is joy when you are aligned with the divine. That is what I'm getting. There is joy and pride and acceptance when it comes to being aligned with the divine, because you do have this pregnant woman here in this picture, because she is looking up to the heavens and she is rejoicing what she is about to bring into fruition. All right. And you also have this sinking ship at the bottom of the card here. But let's see what is happening here. And let's see, I don't think this section needs to be clarified either, because let's see, I believe this is the crown chakra card. Let's see. Yama, she is a high priestess. So the high priestesses, yes, they are the crown chakra card. So this does not need to be clarified. Okay. And it says, wake up. And water is associated with the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Water also deals with the emotions and feelings. So this is a happy card here. But her guidance is asking Miss Minaj to wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yama, Maya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up. Once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back and to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you are living in it. And the goddess declaration for this card is, I am receiving and radiating love. How beautiful. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. And then, because once you are solid with the number 4, the four deals with stability, right, in the foundation. Once you are solid and clear and accepting of yourself, Miss Minaj, it can lead to an awakening. And with that awakening, it brings you joy, and therefore you're able to create when you are in that joyful energy. And your feelings and emotions, they're subtle, right, like the waters, but they are also you're also flowing in harmony and sync with the divine, as long as you are aligned with them. And when you do so, at the bottom of the deck, what is hidden for you, Miss Minaj, is good juju. Good juju. This is the abundance card in this deck here. And with this card, this is a root chakra card. It'll bring you some newfound stability. All right, once everything is addressed. So far as the diagnosis has been gone through, the solar plexus is in alignment and the crown chakra is in alignment. Everything else, there's some work to do within the root chakra, the sacral chakra, heart, throat, and eye, right? Now, the lesson that Miss Minaj is learning, I'll be clarifying with this soul journey deck. So let me tap on it right quick. I hope you all are enjoying this reading so far. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so what is the lesson that Miss Minaj is learning? Okay, what is the lesson that Miss Minaj is learning? What is the lesson that Miss Minaj is learning? The ancestors like, you already said it. There's no need for anything to come out. Come on. And something got to come out. There we go. Thank you. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. What was behind that card was failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. What was in front of the trust card is surrender. I can release my need to control. And what is at the bottom? Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay, so let's read up on that trust card right quick. The song in my head, I will trust in the Lord, is ringing through my head right now. So it says the earth can be tricky. The earth can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters. Your intuition, boom. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk. And then trust your soul. Hence, the soul forgiveness card is here, present in the third eye chakra, which deals with intuition. You will come to practice that discernment externally. You'll be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. Then I just got through talking about that, y'all. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Yes. Exercise it like a muscle when you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just got through saying that. I just said that. Okay, now lastly, to conclude it, I will be pulling from the Self-Love Oracle deck to conclude it out, to bring it all in together. What can Miss Minaj do for self-love? Okay, what can Miss Minaj do to empower herself in self-love? What can she do? Yo, the two cards, really? At the bottom, return to center. Boom. What did I just say? Return to center. Chaotic events do not benefit from panic reaction. The situation may not need a response from you. Stay calm and centered in your heart. Didn't I just say that with the crown chakra? Okay, one of the cards that came out. Move quickly. Some opportunities require quick response. Use your instincts and guide your way. Don't be afraid to move fast on your hunches. Intuition. Hunches. Feel it. Hunches. You see this mother cradling her child on the reindeer. You got the red cardinals. Okay. And then you have conquer fear. Most fear is based on illusions, on truths. We deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Didn't I just say that in the other deck? Okay. Doing your best is plenty. Okay. So we got 32. We got number 5 again. There's a lot of 5s present in this spread right now. 5s deals with sudden change, whether they're good or bad. Then we have the number 7. 7 deals with reflection, control, but definitely self-reflection, spiritual awakening, self-development. The list goes on. Okay, so for the conquering fear card, it says fear is useful when alerting us to a physical threat. But if we feel fear in situations that are not life-threatening, we may need to examine our fear to understand there is really where it's really coming from. Fear can be described as false evidence appearing in real life as false beliefs we carry about ourselves and others. For example, you may believe you're doomed to fail, therefore deny your abilities to overcome adversity and face challenges, perhaps adopting avoidant behavior as a result. Fear may also come from difficult past experiences, no matter the source. Fear closes doors and restricts choices and can also be used to manipulate others for selfish purposes. We owe it to ourselves to stand in our power and face our fears when we do so in an emotional safe place with compassion, without judgment. We may find that many fears are without much basis at all, disturbance without substance like ego defense mechanism or exaggerated ideas of potential disaster. And like author Marilyn Ferguson said, ultimately we know deeply that other side of fear is freedom. We sometimes become our own worst enemies by heaping unrealistic expectations upon ourselves, them being afraid that we can't achieve them. Unfortunately, we have a choice. We can choose to confront and eliminate our irrational beliefs, to make peace with them through though our greatest fear is change. Didn't I just say change, y'all? We must remember our power to change for the better. I mentioned change so many times, y'all. I cannot say this enough. I love when the cards just flow with it. Okay. Now, lastly, with the move quickly card, because it's about to go to 50 minutes on this thing. When we're not used to having our wishes granted, we may sometimes doubt how quickly things can turn in our favor. This card may have popped up to suggest that you should make haste. Don't waste this opportunity. If ever there were a time for turning faith into action, it is now. What is your hesitation when it comes to taking action? Most likely it is fear. Fear of failure, which was mentioned in the other deck. Fear of success, fear of judgment, fear and dreams and loss. Ask yourself, how will I feel if I play it safe and wait for another opportunity to come along? What does opportunity look like? Are my expectations too high? What are the consequences of inaction? How do these weigh against those of action? Self-examination is a necessity when it comes to face one's fear, but it can become a hindrance when it goes on too far too long. Find the balance between your heart and your mind, that place where wisdom resides. Be quick to listen, have compassion for your fears by acknowledging them without judgment. That was also mentioned in the other deck. Then say a prayer and take a leap. Believe that the universe has your back. Hence, that's what was said in the sacral chakra card, divine lineage. Okay. And they have your back and only wants what's best for you. Can you feel it? Can you feel the abundance just waiting for you to claim it fully? Good juju card. The good juju card. Heed your gut instincts and act on them. Trust your inner guide to lead you through life events and allow yourself to enjoy the ride. I'm going to end it on this note because I was right on the money on that one. Yes. And that concludes the reading, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in to the reading. I told y'all once before it was going to be long because I'm pulling for 7 chakras. This is like a chakra diagnosis. So, the person can get into alignment. She's already aligned with the solar plexus and the crown. Like I said, the others just need to be addressed so she can be alignment within all the chakras, okay? Keep in mind, all readings are for entertainment purposes only, and due to everything is not set in stone due to free will, so she has the choice whether to address the problems or not. And if it doesn't apply, then let it fly. All right. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below of your thoughts and opinions and your feedback upon this reading. I'll love to, you know, see what you all thought about this, to continue on the conversation in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you to the ones who've already subscribed. My gratitude is I greatly appreciate it. Also, share the video, share, and that is it, everyone. Don't always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.